Hey everyone, welcome to an awesome video all about Serato DJ Pro version 2.3, which is now officially supported with macOS Catalina. And there was one thing that I was going to do today, and that is downgrade to macOS Mojave because of version 2.2.3. But when version 2.3 came out, when I upgraded to Serato DJ Pro version 2.3, there's no need of downgrading. Oh well. So let me find one of my remixes. I think I'm gonna do what I've been doing last year, and that mix vocals with vocals. Yeah. Because I haven't really mastered mixing yet, but I'll get there eventually. I've been so busy with church and everything, I just never had time to practice my mixing. So we're gonna go to beats per minute and find a song that is the same beats per minute. Let's try a VG remix. Got some Avicii. I haven't really mastered mixing just yet, but I will eventually. Do a mini set of what you would do at a party crowd, 12 or 40. I don't know. I probably still won't at 12 to 40-year-olds. Well, I mostly do church parties, and I just crossfade between one song to the next. The best way to learn is under pressure plays. Not really. Well, not for a church DJ like myself, because I'm a church DJ and all I do is crossfade between one song to the next, and I play the entire song since I'm a church party DJ. So I'm not really in those type of situations, hardly. So it now works with Apple Music, which used to be called iTunes, and it has the official full-blown macOS Catalina support, which I think is awesome. So let's try something. Oh my God, Love Yourself. How about we try? Let me find it here. So yeah, my mixing isn't the best way to look. It's not the best. Oh, here we go. 11A and 11A. And we're going to blend them together. Booyah. There we go. Finally got it working. Love isn't the best place to find the purpose of the bar is I respect that, bro. I've turned down a lot of church gigs because I didn't feel like I would know what to play that isn't suggestive. Well, pretty much all my music. Yeah. Wow, vocals over vocals. The best way for me to practice. Because because that's what all my mixes are on Mixcloud and number1music.com is vocals over vocals, because I couldn't find any remixes that were just, instrumentals. But it is what it is. I've been DJing with DJ equipment since 2018, so I'm still relatively new to the whole mixing thing. Because I've always been playing like one song after the other. Been a background music DJ for a very long time, and now in the summer of 2018, when I got into DJ equipment, I'm still new at this whole mixing thing. I do a lot of church gigs because that's the only place I can get DJ gigs is at my church. See, I'm not ready for clubs yet. So, I don't think I'll ever be ready. I'm going to do whatever I do best. Private parties and church gigs and family gigs. So let's go ahead and choose another song. Let's find a good song to mix. Something that sounded amazing. "24 Karat Magic." Let's try 24 Karat Magic, like I use for all of my practices on YouTube. Oh yeah. I use this in my Serato DJ Pro review. Before I got this controller, I was using the New Mark Party Mix. And sing. Woo! If you pay attention to any one of your okay. So on the second track, I got a loop on the beginning. I mean, I know how to count music, it's just blame them together. So yeah, it's a really awesome version of Serato yet. They're both 107, 5A, 4A. Key sync. All part of the Serato pitching time. Yeah. that one sounded a little bit better because I put the second song on a loop throughout the entire song, which sounded almost good. I'm getting there. But yeah, I'm so glad it works with my Apple Music library again. I was getting sick and tired of having to switch between different apps. For my own personal library, I had to use DJ Pro 2, and then for streaming, I had to go back to Serato. It's like mixing two programs in one night. So I'm so glad I have a single-based DJ app for all of my music. Again. Oh, how I missed it. It was kind of confusing using DJ Pro 2 this past weekend at my church. Because I keep fiddling around with these EQ knobs just to get it to sound proper. And the gain knob on the software was being set automatically, and that doesn't sound good at all. I'll make a video. Okay. Well, I'm going to make a video instructing how to beat match by ear and how to do your first mix for beginners. I wish I had that when I started. Yeah. That's a video I can really find useful. I can watch the video and do it at the same time. I guess we can try that. See, for a year now, I've been I actually know how to beat match by ear. I know how to match up the beats per minute and the key, but it's just vocals with vocals. All of my tracks have vocals in it. Every single one of them. Yep, all of my songs have vocals in them. That's what I have hard part with, mixing vocals with vocals. And I'm used to blending two tracks in one and let it play throughout the entire thing. It doesn't sound good at all. But I'll get there eventually. It's going to take me about 10 years or so. Actually, it might take me a few years. It's going to take me a few years to get that right. And I got my first wedding coming up in May of next year. Two of my friends from church are getting married, and they want me to mix two tracks in, well, not really mix two tracks in one, but have like a little mixture of songs. I don't know. I'm no expert myself, but I found what I did very easy to learn. All songs have verses, choruses. During the choruses, when you want to mix the intro of another song. Okay. That sounds good. Intros and choruses are always around the same length, 32 beats. Okay. Yeah, beats and count. Yeah, counts are not really relevant to me as a church DJ, and I guess as a wedding DJ, yeah. But I got a while. I got until May 2020 to figure that out. Talk to you later, bro. Fixing to go to work. Okay. I'm still going to continue doing this video so I can talk more about Serato DJ Pro version 2.3. It's nice talking to you. One DJ to another. It's nice that we are all one community of DJs. Ah. Yeah. Well, it's going to take me a while to get there, but I'll get there. You turn off the loops, take off the hot cues, turn off sync, and turn off sync. I don't really need sync right now, because I'm not really doing a mix. I'm just testing out Serato DJ Pro version 2.3. It actually works quite well. But the faster way to get to the beginning is by just using the needle search. All right, everyone. So yeah, it now works with the Apple Music library, and it works with my streaming library, which is awesome. It's always worked with the streaming library. It's always worked with streaming. But this one now has the ability to work with Apple Music. I mean, I got a whole bunch of music here. Most of the songs I would play like at a party. Because, my church, the church parties I do, they don't really care about mixing or anything like that. They just care about hearing their favorite songs. So I just, doing a mixture of songs. I guess at a wedding, I'll just play a little bit of the track and then I'll switch to the next track after. So I got a lot of transition tracks, so it'll be a lot smoother than it already is right now. And another thing is, there's a lot of bug fixes with Serato DJ Pro version 2.3. So let's go down to Google Chrome, type in Serato, and we're going to talk fixes apart from Serato DJ Pro working with Catalina and the Apple Music library. So let's take a look at the full release notes. But I think some of the key improvements, the key features of Serato DJ Pro version 2.3 is Catalina support, the official support for macOS Catalina. This includes the full Serato DJ Pro library support for Apple's new music app. Some hardware does not work yet with macOS Catalina. Please check the status of your DJ hardware before upgrading. Streaming improvements, various performance improvements for SoundCloud and DJ Pro, Serato DJ Pro, Ring 12 and other motorized platter improvements, and HID platter improvements as well. So those are the key ones. So version 2.3, the key features are basically the Catalina support, streaming improvements with SoundCloud using Serato DJ Pro, Ring 12 and other motorized platter improvements, and also HID platter improvements as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what other improvements is there. There's the Catalina support, improved HID platter response on Windows 7, added support for Apple's new music library, all part of the Apple Music application, performance improvements for streaming services such as SoundCloud, scratching improvements for devices with motorized platters, user interface visual improvements. So it's got some visual improvements. It fixes an issue where the sampler slot's clearing when the hardware is disconnected. And after that, it's fixing an issue where the BPM is not always displayed on the deck area. So it kind of fixes that. It also fixes an issue where the Akai AFX doesn't initialize in hotkey modes. It fixes an issue where the video mix preview window can become distorted. It fixed being able to drag and drop a file onto the waveform area of a deck, which is awesome. It fixes an issue where the B grid edit grid toggle would lose the deck focus. And if you guys have the new mark scratch, it fixes an issue with that. It fixes the crossfader curve resetting when pressing the effects button. It also fixes a potential memory leak. It fixes a problem where it will crash when editing the beat grid. It fixes a problem with a possible crash on the exit. So when you're exiting out of Serato, it would crash. So it kind of fixes that as well. It also fixes an issue where the sample slots become empty when the hardware is disconnected. It also fixes an issue where the sampler slots aren't emptied on startup. It fixes an issue where vertical waveforms area. Okay, it fixes an issue with the vertical waveform area size in the 2-deck view. It also fixes the quartz files rendering. It also fixes a possible crash when importing iTunes libraries that use the iParty Shuffle icon. I don't know what that means, the iParty Shuffle icon. So it fixes all those issues in version 2.3. And you can all find more about that on Serato's website under version 2.3. And then there's a link to see what hardware is supported as of now. And then they'll have they'll have updates to 2.3, like 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, as they add more DJ hardware to version 2.3 to work with macOS Catalina. So that's if you have a Mac. So it also works with Windows 7 as well. It fixes a reliability with Windows 7. I mean, there are some Windows 7 updates, but all of them are actually Mac-based. Like working with macOS Catalina, and also works with the new Apple Music app, which I've been wanting since I upgraded to Catalina. I'm glad I have Catalina and the new version of Serato again. I kind of miss that part. So version 2.3 and computers upgraded to macOS Catalina, which I'm really a Serato user because I have a Serato controller, the Pioneer DDJ SR2. But it's a good piece of software for someone like me who has the Pioneer DDJ SR2, and it works the best with Serato. But yeah, as DJ Dash said, I mean, it's going to take me some time to learn all the mixes, like mixing one song to the next, instead of becoming a background music DJ. I mean, that'll take my DJing to a whole nother level, because that's something I rarely did before. I'm mostly a background music DJ, playing one song and then switching to the next using the crossfader or the up faders. That was basically my style of DJing, is playing one song, and then when that song is done, go ahead and play the next track. That's basically what I do, since I am a party DJ and no one really cares about mixing. But when I'm at a wedding, then I'll have to mix. That'll be the first time I'll ever be able to mix, is at a wedding, my first ever wedding. And sorry if this video is becoming 30 minutes long. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, because you don't want to miss all the new videos that are coming out very, very soon. Because we have a DJ gig log coming up November 3rd, and that is the Adventure Beach Game Sunday. So I hope you guys are ready to see that video. I mean, that'll be gig log number 15. Our family was supposed to have a Halloween party, but with my dad being in South Dakota, we need the whole family here to have a Halloween party. So that's being put off until next year. I hope so. But until next time, this is DJ Cool Thing out.